What's up, guys? I'm going to do my review of Paranormal Activity 2. Many of you have seen it. Just watch this review and leave the comments down below and let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that you do, actually. And if you haven't seen it and you want to, go ahead and leave me a comment as to why you want to see it, and I can probably persuade you to see it. Paranormal Activity 2 is about a family of 4, and they are being haunted by something. And of course it's the same as the first one, so we all know it's a demon, but they're being haunted by something, and the first person to feel it is the nanny, and they just don't believe her, of course, a typical movie. They don't believe her that something's going on, and the house starts getting trashed, so they set up these security cameras, and I think there's 4 or 5 of them, and they end up having a handheld camera too, so you see things from their point of view, not only the security cameras. But just the same as the first one, things just start happening, but this movie has, in my opinion, more of a creep factor to it. It's got more jump moments. In the first one I didn't jump at all. I liked the first one, but I wasn't impressed by it enough to jump. And this one, the second one, actually made me jump a couple of times, if not 3 or 4. There's just, like the kitchen scene with the mom. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, just prepare yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. It's a very, very good sequel. And it's very satisfying, and if you've seen the first one and you liked it, you'll love the second one. If you hated the first one, there's a good chance you might even like the second one, because the second one's a lot better. Let's see what else I can tell you. Without giving away, there's really nothing I can say without giving away any spoilers, besides if you like the first one, you'll like the second one. And I'll just walk away for about 10-15 seconds, because I'm going to tell you about the plot, but the plot pretty much gives away some of the surprises in the movie. So I'm going to walk away now and give you about 10-15 seconds to close out the video, or whatever you need to do if you don't want to spoil it for yourself. Okay, if you haven't walked away by now, you've either seen it, or you haven't seen it and you want to spoil this for yourself, and if that's the case, I'm going to call you an idiot, because there's a lot of things in this movie that should not be spoiled for you, because a lot of it is shock value, and if you already know about it, it's just going to ruin the movie for you. So if you haven't walked away, walk away now. I'm giving you this last chance. Okay, so the movie is a prequel, and you find this out about 20 minutes into the movie. It takes place 62 days before Mika's death, I believe. And it just follows the family as they go along, and of course they get haunted by something, and just like the first one, day by day, it gets worse and worse. And the more they talk about it, and they use a Ouija board, which is a dumbass idea, but everybody knows that, and that's just a typical movie thing to do. But the whole way that it gets from the mom in this movie to Katie is, if you guys remember the burnt picture from the first one, my apologies, from the first one that they find in the attic, they actually burn this picture in the second one, and that's how it gets transferred to Katie, because once they burn a picture, it goes to a blood relative somehow. I don't know how I'm very confused on exactly how it was done, but after that, the whole family seems okay, and the demon's gone, and that's when the events of the first one take place, because of course it's a prequel. And the next scene is Katie coming in, and you see the camera flashes from the mom watching Hunter in the bedroom to the security cam in the living room downstairs, and Katie breaks the father's neck, and the way he collapses on the couch is just amazing. I laughed, but I loved it. And you hear her stomp upstairs like she does in the first one when she throws Mika into the camera. And this is the part that bothers me, because I never understood this ever since I watched it, and I think it's stupid. She throws the mom at the camera before she takes the baby, and the mom dies when she's thrown at the camera. I don't know if it's because how hard she throws her or what, but it's really stupid. And she takes the baby, and the daughter comes home, which they don't show this, it's just a caption at the end. It says that Allie, the daughter, comes home, finds her mom and dad dead, and Katie and Hunter's whereabouts are still unknown. The creepiest part of the movie for me was probably either the kitchen scene, which I believe I mentioned earlier, And if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And the stairs, which a lot of people know about, even if you haven't seen it because the commercials, the mom being dragged down the stairs. And there's talk that this is going to be a franchise. So if you've seen it, I don't understand how they can make a third one, because I think they should just leave it the way they did. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Just leave me comments. Let me know if you think there should be a third one. If so, how do you think they should make it? If you didn't like this movie, why? We can just have this whole big discussion, because it's about 50-50 on the message boards right now about who likes it and who doesn't. So just leave me comments and let me know why you liked it, why you didn't, if you think there should be a third one, and I'll comment back. Thanks, guys.